Hello, I'm Bintang Senja from Pawitra Studio, and welcome to this video. You seriously going through the book, and congratulations. Hey, remember to hit like and subscribe to our Facebook page and YouTube channel, okay? So today in this video, I want to share with you exactly how you can start to learn Blender faster immediately as you start getting this book. And I called this the BFT method, or Blender Fast Track method. Before we start, it's better for you guys to download Blender. So go to Blender download page, choose whatever download type that you prefer, either installer or zip. And in this first section, I'll explain you about Blender interface. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is editor type. All of area in Blender is actually an editor with different type. In order to know where the editor is, you just need to know two mini triangles that located on top right and bottom left corner. By choosing one of the icon, you can choose whatever editor type do you want. By default, Blender show us 5 editor: Info, 3D View, Timeline, Outliner, and Properties. The first editor is Info, where you can find standard menu like Open, Save, Choosing Layout, Change Render Engine. Also knowing scenes info in Blender, like what kind of Blender version do you use, how many vertices do you have, how much memory Blender use, something like that. And the second editor is 3D View. This is your main canvas, where you are going to use this very often. You will be adding object, change the mode, change viewport shading, change pivot point, doing some transformation to object, and many things. The third editor is Timeline, where you can find something like frame count and play button. This editor helpful for animation purposes. The fourth editor is Outliner. This is important because you will be find all the object here. We can also see object and data from Outliner to see whether object is hidden or locked, even to know this object is renderable or not. Then, the fifth editor is Properties. This editor actually depends on what render engine that currently active, because each of the render engine have different way to handle the scene properties. In fact, there is so many things that we can see in Properties editor. We can see our resolution dimension, frame rate that we use, output format that we use, also like anti-aliasing stuff here. So many things that we can do with this editor. Now I want to talk about split and join editor. We can split the editor in Blender. To split the editor, we just need to drag that mini triangle horizontally or vertically like this. Or you can just right click between the editor and then choose split, then just drag, okay? To join the editor, it's the same way, just the direction has to be to another editor, so like going outside the editor itself. And also by right clicking in between the editor, we can choose join. We can also switch the editor by pressing Ctrl and drag on that mini triangle. Then there is user preferences that we can customize. On the editing tab, make sure you increase the global undo steps to 256, so we can go back as many as we want. On the input tab, activate emulate numpad if you use laptop that doesn't have any numpad on the keyboard. You can also change shortcut to Maya or Max preferences, but I strongly recommend that you use Blender default. It will help you in the long run, okay? So, you ready to the next section? See you in the next video.